Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Alexandra Carter. We start with some breaking news in the sentencing of Sean Diddy Combs, the music mogul, making a final plea ahead of his sentencing on prostitution-related convictions. We're awaiting that verdict at any moment. CBS's Jared Hill is outside the Manhattan courthouse.
How you feeling today, Mama?
Sean Diddy Combs made a final appeal for leniency ahead of his sentencing hearing today.
My nose fell off.
Overnight, Combs' legal team released a 12-minute video painting him as a family man, philanthropist, and mentor.
This is our third school we have opened. It's official.
In July, a jury found the music mogul guilty of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, linked to 2 ex-girlfriends, Cassandra Ventura and another woman who testified as Jane. Combs was acquitted on the 2 more serious charges of racketeering and sex trafficking, avoiding the possibility of life in prison. In a 4-page letter to the judge overseeing this case, Combs apologized for his actions, asked for mercy, and promised never to commit a crime again. Sentiments echoed in the court. During the nearly 2-month trial, prosecutors sought to establish that Combs orchestrated a criminal enterprise and forced women into sex with escorts, requesting a sentence of over 11 years. The defense argued those acts were consensual and asked for 14 months.
Racketeering sex trafficking cases are like fire-breathing dragons, and he slayed the dragon.
David Shapiro is a former New Jersey prosecutor and professor at John Jay College of Criminal Justice.
They, on their own, are dotting I's and crossing T's for an appeal.
Each of Combs' prostitution-related convictions carried a maximum sentence of 10 years behind bars. Jared Hill, CBS News, New York.
And here closer to home, emergency crews responded to a wreck in the town of Holland this morning. It was at the intersection of Highway 53 and County Road T. A News 8 photographer on scene saw at least 2 vehicles involved. The cars ended up in the ditch like you see here. No word on any injuries or the cause of the accident at this time. A News 8 follow-up to get to now. La Crosse's Finance Committee once again voting no on the mayor's plan to create a new operations director position. The latest vote last night was 4-2. The pay for that position is reportedly $180,000 a year. Some committee members say the city should be cutting positions, not adding them. The full city council will vote on the proposal next Thursday. Tonight is opening night for Sparta's House of Shadows. This year, the iconic haunted house is teaming up with Chaotic Charities Haunted House, which they say will make this year even more terrifying. It'll be open every Friday and Saturday in October. And the stage is set for a historic National League Divisional Series. For the first time, the Brewers and Cubs will face off in the postseason. The 97-win Brewers will host Game 1 on Saturday. Former manager Craig Counsell, now with the Cubs, will make the trip up I-94. The Cubs took the regular season series 7-6, but the Brewers are coming off a dominant second half of the season with a 40-24 record since the All-Star break. First pitch tomorrow is at 1:08. And the Midwest matchup has sports bars gearing up for lots of fans. News 8 Now Seth Padilla is live at Features in West Salem with more. Seth.
How you doing, Alexandra? I feel like I'm kind of behind enemy lines here as a Chicagoan. You know, look, they got a Brett Favre sign up in the back, but it is a big day for sports fans as the Cubs and Brewers are going to face off tomorrow, but it's also a big day for sports bars.
We are very excited to see what comes, who's in here for everything like that. The rivalry's been strong, and something like this has not happened recent years anyways. So we're hoping that it brings out a good turnout of people here to the bar.
On days with strong rivalries, this bar is expecting to see hundreds of people funnel in for the big game. And it's clear tomorrow is going to be very exciting. Live in West Salem, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now.
All right, thank you for that report, Seth. We'll send it over to Art now. He's got an update on our forecast.
I think I'm going to go join Seth right now, have some fun. You can come too. Hey, we get into it here. We're looking at the possibility of record-breaking temperatures today. It's a potential. We'll get into it tomorrow as well. Holding on to sunny and breezy conditions as we go through the day as well, and then gradually lifting those numbers up and picking up some temperatures that'll get to near 90 degrees. And of course, winds that'll get up to near 35 miles per hour plus in some cases. We'll also find ourselves getting into some showers later on Sunday. But this is how it all plays out. This is where we should be today. Well, that says 69 degrees. This is where we're headed. It's looking at 89 degrees with plenty of sunshine on the way. We'll also see that carry over as we finish out the day. Of course, the winds will be fairly light, then pick up as we go into the afternoon. And over in Eau Claire, you're looking at 87 degrees. Take a look at this. This is what's happening out there. The possibility of record-breaking temperatures. We're maybe a degree or two shy. We'll keep an eye on that because things could change. A few high clouds drifting by, but other than that, we're looking pretty good. You can see City Cam looking pretty nice as well. This is what's happening today. 80s across the board. You're also going to be seeing, again, the possibility of temperatures getting up to 88 for Saturday. Sunday, we drop it down a bit, but still warm with cooler conditions for next week.
Now to the shutdown showdown, day 3 of the federal government shutdown, and a new plan is emerging. The Senate is expected to vote again in an effort to reopen the government today. CBS's Natalie Brand is at the White House.
With shutdown impacts growing each day, the White House is piling on more pressure. This morning, the head of the Office of Management and Budget, Russ Vought, announced over $2 billion in Chicago infrastructure projects have been put on hold. That comes as the administration has threatened further cuts to agencies and mass layoffs if the shutdown continues.
It's likely going to be in the thousands.
This afternoon, Senate lawmakers are set to vote again on dueling measures with no word yet of a breakthrough.
At some point, reason, good sense, common sense has to take effect here.
Republicans insist on reopening the government first before negotiating over the enhanced health care tax credits that Democrats want.
They're hurting the American people. Let's find a bipartisan path forward, and let's address the Republican health care crisis.
Republicans are being responsible. We're operating in good faith, and we're trying to get the Democrats to do their job, and they won't.
Hundreds of thousands of federal employees remain in limbo, worried about missing paychecks if the shutdown drags on for many days or even weeks.
What are they going to do for groceries? What are they going to do for gasoline and those type of things? The essential things that they try to provide for their families. That's what they are concerned about.
Food banks nationwide are preparing for increased demand, especially if money runs out for federal programs like WIC and SNAP, which provides food assistance to low-income families and children. There are concerns funding could lapse if the shutdown is prolonged. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
And the shutdown means no jobs report, but here's what we do know. The unemployment rate has steadily ticked up this year from 4% in January to 4.3% in August, and new data from payroll processing giant ADP showing a loss of 32,000 jobs in September. Still to come here at noon, a new poll shows most Americans think the economy is getting worse. Here are the top concerns, and a toy recall you need to know about if you have little ones. We'll tell you more on which surprise eggs contain dangerous levels of lead.
Do your drains scare you? Bring them back to life with Maxwell White. Get a $99 mainline drain opening, including a camera inspection, and let our highly trained professionals banish the monsters that lurk in your pipes.
Call or schedule online.
Hi, Laura. New headphones?
Yeah, it's the snoring. I can't sleep.
I've got a solution for that. Meet me at Slumberland. I see you found the Tempur Ergo Smart Base. It provides a holistic sleep experience and snore response technology. It adjusts as soon as snoring is detected.
It works. What? You were talking in your sleep and said you're going to buy me this smart base.
Yeah, I did. Stop stressing, start sleeping with Slumberland's 365-night sleep guarantee.
Soar into a new career at Eagle Crest Communities.
What keeps me at Eagle Crest are the people that I work with. I enjoy my team so much. I look forward to seeing them every day. I enjoy our monthly meetings, getting to see the other managers from the other facilities and collaborate. I motivate my team by bringing us back to why we're here, going through our residents, getting to know them. You feel like you're really part of a big mission to help our residents have a full and healthy life.
Learn more at eaglecrestlife.org.
Even on an antidepressant, there are days I feel stuck in my head. Depression symptoms like sadness and low energy can hold me back. I wanted to break through. I asked about Vraylar. Adding Vraylar to an antidepressant significantly reduces overall depression symptoms better than an antidepressant alone.
Not for elderly with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants may increase these in those under 25. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may not go away. High blood sugar may lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, nausea, constipation, insomnia, dizziness, increased appetite, and fatigue are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar, breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
This October, Maxwell White and the Lacrosse Hunger Task Force are hosting our annual food drive. Donate at least 6 items when we visit, and we'll donate $15 on your behalf, plus give you $15 off any service that day. Schedule today.
In our consumer news today, a CBS News poll finds that Americans have growing concerns of AI and the job market. Nearly 100,000 toys have been recalled over elevated lead levels. CBS News' Jesse Mitchell has the latest business news headlines.
Americans' confidence in the economy continues to slip. A new CBS News poll shows 59% of respondents now say the economy is getting worse, a 3% jump since last month. More than half of Americans also say the job market is bad. A majority of people surveyed are worried about the impact of artificial intelligence. 57% believe AI is bad for the economy. The concerns over artificial intelligence come as OpenAI, maker of ChatGPT, has reached a valuation of $500 billion, making it the world's most valuable startup. The Associated Press reports that current and former OpenAI employees sold more than $6 billion in shares to a group of investors, boosting the company's value. AP cites sources with knowledge of the deal. And the Consumer Product Safety Commission is warning parents and other caregivers to stop using ever more surprise eggs with yellow, pink, or green wrap. The gold toy eggs include several other toys inside, including a toy plane that the CPSC says contains levels of lead that exceed federal standards. The toys are sold at convenience stores like 7-Eleven and Speedway. Consumers are urged to throw the toy plane away and send a photo of the plane to toy maker In Motion Design for a refund. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Jesse Mitchell.
Coming up, the harm of social isolation for children and how the American diet is impacting people who immigrate here. First, a live look at what's happening right now on Wall Street. Stay with us. We're back after this.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
Welcome to Black River Furniture and Cabin Outlet. Shop our huge selection of upholstery by Ashley, Catnapper, and Best Home Furnishings. Sleep better with our selection of double-sided, hybrid, or all-foam mattresses, adjustable bases, and bedroom sets available. Set your dining room up with a new table, chairs, bar stools, or counter height available. Throw down a rug to complete any room, scatters, 5x8s, 8x10s, and more. No gimmicks, no corporate hassles. Open 7 days a week. Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
It's time for Jolivet Family Farms Fall Harvest. There's no substitute for homegrown freshness. Stop by today for some of Jolivet's homegrown squash, kraut cabbage, popcorn, and hardy mums. Check out our large selection of pumpkins and pie pumpkins. We also feature many fall decorations, including corn stalks, gourds, specialty pumpkins, and straw bales. Take home some pumpkin cheesecake bars, cookies, pies, or bread from our homemade bakery. Buy fresh, buy local. Open daily, year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
Coming up, Drew's mixing it up with Neil Patrick Harris and David Burtka.
What are we making today?
They've got tips for throwing the ultimate holiday party.
I love a mocktail.
And
I want to say hats off to these two child stars who made it.
Then, Drew's breaking music news with Sonny Anderson.
Taylor Swift, you've done it again.
Plus, Grace Van Patten stops by. She's dishing on teaming up with Amanda Knox and Monica Lewinsky.
I'm in awe of them.
Today at 3 on News 8.
Welcome back. The longer an immigrant lives in America, the greater their risk of developing cardiovascular disease. A new study found over time, foreign-born immigrants in the U.S. adopt the American diet and lifestyle, which raises the risk of heart attack, stroke, and diabetes, with the impact especially high for immigrants who've been in the U.S. more than 15 years. Researchers say another reason for the increased risk is the lack of health care access in America. Doctors in Europe, meanwhile, say weight loss drugs should be the #1 treatment for people living with obesity. The European Association for the Study says that semaglutide and tirzepatide are so effective they're changing how doctors are treating obesity and the numerous health complications it causes. But the study also found for people with smaller weight loss goals, other options may be more effective. Plenty of research on how social isolation is harmful for the elderly, but it can also be harmful to kids. A Boston Children's Hospital study found adolescents who are socially withdrawn show differences in their brain structure and face a higher risk of mental health issues. The negative impact even affected children who prefer solitude over being around others. As we head to break, we'll take a live look outside. A beautiful but hot day. Artisan next with our weekend warm-up forecast.
River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. Enjoy Monday's 3-2-1 special. $3 off pizza, $2 off pasta, and $1 off our mouth-watering burgers. Plus $6 house margaritas. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona.
Are you ready? It's that time again. It's Carl's Red Tag sales time going on right now. Save up to 60% on floor displays and one-of-a-kind appliances. Save on grills during our end-of-the-season clearance. All Serta mattresses and sleep systems are on sale. All TVs are on sale. Buy select fireplace stands and get 2 free side tables. If it's got a red tag on it, it's got to go.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Our father started this business in 1992, so we've been helping people hear and understand better for 32 years.
You're calling a local number and having a local person answer. We do online scheduling, so you can always visit our website at your convenience.
We do a full hearing evaluation here. We do the delivery of the hearing aids. We do the maintenance, the cleanings, the repair work. So everything's done here in our office. You don't have to go somewhere else. We like helping people hear better. It's rewarding.
Better Hearing Center next to St. Pat's Church.
So that no matter what mess you brought into this church today, no matter what addiction and what struggle, no matter how many times you've doubted God or questioned God, that because of Jesus Christ, God's not holding it over your head. Instead, there is this amazing grace, there is this unconditional love that you and I can say, God doesn't just put up with us. God loves us.
Join Pastor Mike Novotny each Sunday. Watch Time of Grace on Channel 8, WKBT.
River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. Enjoy Monday's 3-2-1 special. $3 off pizza, $2 off pasta, and $1 off our mouth-watering burgers. Plus $6 house margaritas. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona. Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
All right, welcome back as we get into it. Dry conditions filling in all the way in the central portion of the nation, coming up from the south as well, continuing to move all the way up to the north. It's been doing it all morning long, bringing warmer conditions all the way up towards Canada. Slowly but surely, we're going to continue this to move into the region and then fill in all the way right now to the Ohio River Valley, back down to the desert southwest, and that continues to put more moisture on the ground here, possibly as we get into Sunday night. We'll hold on to, again, temperatures in the 80s. We're talking upper 80s in the forecast for most locations to the middle 80s. We'll be picking up down towards Prairie du Chien, 88 degrees there, all the way up into areas by Gays Mills, 88 degrees. Back up to La Crescent, though, 89 with sunshine in the boot. We'll hold on to areas right by Walken, getting at least up to 86 degrees, a little bit cooler as you get into areas by Minnesota and Iowa. We'll also find ourselves getting into the south zone here, in the central zone, getting into La Crosse, 89 degrees for you, all the way up to Osseo, holding on to more sunshine as well. We'll keep some good looking sunshine for you there, 86 degrees. In other locations to the the east, you'll pick up some middle to upper 80s in your forecast. Let's take it back up to Eau Claire. We're going to be seeing 85 degrees, or at least 87 degrees there, excuse me, and then picking up again with mostly sunny skies by Ladysmith at 83. We'll also pick up this. We'll have again the conditions that cloud cover you see is very thin veil, so it's not like as thick as you think it is. It's you just saw when I showed you earlier. It just looks like milky sky out there, and it continues to go in there. As we go into the evening, temperatures still holding on to the 70s and the 80s for La Crosse. We'll continue that right back into the overnight hours, where we'll hold on to temperatures widespread in the 60s, and maybe a 70 or 2 may linger. We'll also find ourselves with tomorrow holding on to more sunshine in the forecast as well. Record-breaking temperatures on the way. Similar conditions for Eau Claire as you get right back into it, holding on to highs for Friday, where you'll be looking at again possibilities of 80s to the lower 80s to the upper 80s in the forecast. We could come close to breaking a record within a degree or two in some cases, also for Eau Claire. Then we take it into Saturday. This starts to change things up a bit. We have some breezy and gusty winds getting to almost windy. We tie a record for Saturday, and Eau Claire is going to break a record, and that was back in 1897 there, and that was an 86-degree temperature, and they're going to get a high of about, say, 87 degrees. This one is showing now 88 degrees for Eau Claire, so that's bumped up. 88 also for La Crosse as we finish out going into other locations that were showing 90 degrees earlier. The winds themselves are going to be up to 30 miles per hour plus in some cases. That'll go into Saturday and into Sunday. Sunday's highs holding on to the middle 80s, and of course some lower 80s in the forecast to 79 degrees. We also have rainfall coming in for Sunday. It's also going to be at night. 20% chance of that happening. And once we get into the overnight, we're seeing like maybe a 40% chance of rainfall popping in the forecast, turning into a 30% chance as we get into your daytime for Monday. And eventually we'll see more rainfall hovering down by Prairie du Chien as well. So we're looking at Monday's highs mostly in the 60s. We're getting cooler, peeps. We're getting cooler. We'll continue to do that as we go into next week as well. Some locations are still going to continue to warm up a tad bit, getting back into the mild to finish out. In fact, you can see here as we get into it where you're going to be looking at the possibility of 60s, more 60s, upper 60s into the low 70s, back to your mild local temperatures.
All right, getting a little more seasonable, yes. Okay,
Cool.
Thank you, Art.
Sure.
Stay with us. Taylor Swift dropped her 12th album at midnight. It's all about her relationship with Travis Kelce. We'll tell you how the Swifties are reacting just ahead.
Join us for the Fall Gift and Craft Show at the Onalaska Omni Center. Shop more than 100 of the best local gift and craft vendors. Parking and entry is free, but we're accepting non-perishable food donations. Don't miss the Fall Gift and Craft Show.
Nobody knows bikers and the law like Hupy and Abraham.
They know how to get you all the money that you deserve.
It costs nothing for you to contact Hupy and Abraham, and they will never take a fee unless they win your case.
A good lawyer shouldn't cost you more. They should get you more.
They got me way more than I thought I would get. Hupy and Abraham mean business.
Call Hupy and Abraham right now. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension of sight and sound. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. That's the sofa up ahead. Your next stop, the comfort zone.
Fast, free financing available. Don't need financing? Ask about our cash discount.
Come to Wesco and find yourself in the comfort zone and tell them Peyton sent you.
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Elevate your room with new carpet from Shaw Floors. The Inspired Journey Carpet Series is warm and luxurious for soft underfoot comfort. Get this carpet for only $149 per square foot after rebate. Keep your garage and workspace organized with Rubbermaid. Fast-track garage storage systems make it easy to maximize your garage's wall space to hang tools and equipment. Right now, get all Rubbermaid Fast Track on sale, plus an 11% rebate at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Join us for the Fall Gift and Craft Show at the Onalaska Omni Center. Shop more than 100 of the best local gift and craft vendors. Parking and entry is free, but we're accepting non-perishable food donations. Don't miss the Fall Gift and Craft Show.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
In case you missed it, Taylor Swift dropped her 12th studio album at midnight. Swifties are losing their minds like usual. Fans lined up overnight to get physical copies of The Life of a Showgirl, Swift's first album written while in a happy relationship. The album includes love songs about her fiance, NFL star Travis Kelce, including one where she sings about wanting kids with him.
I used to kind of have this dark fear that if I ever were truly like happy and free being myself and nurtured by a relationship, that what happens if the writing just dries up?
The title track features Sabrina Carpenter as a tribute to their Eras Tour performances together. Movie theaters are showing the music video for The Fate of Ophelia through Sunday, along with some behind-the-scenes footage. Art is back with one more check of the weather after the break.
Right now at Home Furniture, it's the Preferred Customer Event. Get up to an extra 15% off sale prices with instant factory rebates. Find savings throughout the showroom like this leather sofa, now just $12.69. Hurry in, the Preferred Customer Event ends Monday at Home Furniture.
At Johnson Tractor, we know farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. That's why we're proud to be your trusted New Holland dealer, delivering top-of-the-line equipment and unmatched support. From the field to the barn, our team is here to keep you running strong with reliable service and expertise you can count on. Johnson Tractor, your New Holland dealer of choice. Visit us today and experience the difference.
Freedom is the ability to choose the path that makes you happy. When you need a truck to get you from the job site to the campsite, drive your story with a new Ram or a new Jeep from Pischke Motors.
Stop in now to get a brand new Jeep, Ram, Dodge, Fiat, or Chrysler. Whether it's for work or play, we've got the vehicle for you. We have a wide selection of every model. Nothing beats getting in the driver's seat. So stop in today. Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
Soar into a new career at Eagle Crest Communities.
After high school, I joined Eagle Crest Communities. I did not know what I wanted to do for a career, and I really found a passion for working with our senior population. They care about me just as much as I care about them. Being able to be a part of their day is a really special thing for me, and it's given me a purpose in life.
Learn more at eaglecrestlife.org.
During Home Seasonal Concepts end-of-season porch and patio clearance, get up to 50% off regular prices, like this 5-piece dining set for just $8.98, or this fire table for $7.98. The end-of-season porch and patio clearance, now at Home Seasonal Concepts.
All right, Alexandra, one of the young ladies out there said she's so happy about the Taylor Swift deal that she sees glitter in everybody. We have some 80s and some possibilities of cooling temperatures going into your evening, as you can see there, and that continues for Eau Claire as well. Temperatures will be on the increase in the next couple of days and decrease gradually with cooler conditions on the way, turning mild to finish out next week.
We should all see glitter in everybody, right?
Yes, we should.
It's like we've got some glitter on those fall foliage
and
out
spirit
there.
Fingers.
Looking good. All right. Thank you, Art. I guess you're ready for the new album.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight.